This video and accompanying material have been produced to help explain and demonstrate some of the principles and practices associated with supported bicycle events. It's been funded by a Community Road Safety Grant from the Department of Transport and Main Roads, Queensland, in consultation with Queensland Police Service and Cairns Regional Council. The aim is to explain what pack, group or bunch riding is, why we do it, and to cover some of the aspects of riding in a pack for the riders, including hand signals and calling. This video will also cover the teamwork necessary between the pack leaders and the escort drivers, suitable vehicles, and the specifics of vehicle setups, radio etiquette, call signs, and horn signaling, specific issues for the pack leader, front and rear escort drivers, and also sharing the road with other users. Pack riding defines cyclists who travel on the road in groups of more than 2 individuals, but usually no more than 30. It is done for the safety and comfort of the riders and to reduce the footprint on the road. It is also done for road users. A pack is more visible and predictable than a long line of single riders. In staged events, these riders are supported by vehicles placed at the front and rear of the pack. These vehicles are called escort vehicles and are in direct radio contact with the pack leader who is riding in the group. The escort vehicles are there to provide safety and assistance to the cyclists and other road users. When pack riding, the riders and escort vehicles are still obliged to follow the road rules and stay on the left-hand side of the road. As well, no riders are permitted to pass or fall behind the escort vehicles. The riders must travel in a 2x2 formation. It is actually legal for cyclists to occupy the road fully. They still hold the same rights as motorists. They must never cross the centre lines of the road. Generally, the riding position is handlebar to handlebar and about a metre or less behind the rear wheel of the bike ahead. This distance can be more in wet weather. Riders must always have at least one hand on the handlebars at all times. Riders must be consistent and predictable with their riding and above all ride to their capabilities and the conditions. Braking suddenly, swerving or surging can cause accidents. A key principle of riding etiquette is that the pack goes as fast as the slowest rider. The aim is to keep up to the rider beside you and enjoy the experience of pack riding. In the name of safety, no earphones, tri-bars, audio units or mobile phones are allowed at all. When going uphill, the pack may even change shape and speed, stretching out as riders have different capabilities. Riders should only pass on the right of another rider. It may also take some time for riders to get into pack formation when starting off, when they change in and out of single file formation, or when coming to a stop to get off the road. Please be aware and prepared for this, and always check for traffic when entering or exiting a road. When crossing railway tracks, the pack will maneuver to cross the track at right angles to avoid their narrow wheels getting caught. Along with the pack leader, there is usually an assistant pack leader. They are your extra eyes and ears out there, so make sure you get to know them and pay attention. Often a pack may roll around rotating to rest the lead riders. This is normal. The pack leaders and assistants are still in control even if they aren't right up the front. When riding in the pack, there is often a lot of communication going on. There are certain terms or hand signals that riders may use, and escort drivers need to be aware of these. Generally, these warnings are called out by the pack leader, but all riders have a responsibility to call warnings and relay messages along the pack. Pack on or pack off if a gap forms in the pack. Slowing or stopping as the need arises. Passing on right to pass a slower rider. Please check the traffic first. Car back, single, if they need to go single file. Car left or right on roundabouts or at intersections. Clear or wait when moving across lanes or moving across intersections. Riders should also check this for themselves. Flat or mechanical for a flat tire or mechanical issue. If this happens, the pack leader may call for the entire pack to stop if safe, to get off the road, or they may instruct the rear escort to pick up the rider. The pack riders will also call out or even signal hazards such as glass, potholes, train tracks or livestock, for example, and they will call out right, left or middle, respectively. At times, single file may be necessary on busy, narrow or single-lane roads. This not only makes it safer for the riders, but also shows respect for other road users. In this instance, riders will use the single file signal. That's one finger placed above the head as they call out single. When this happens, the riders on the right will move in behind the riders on the left as quickly as possible. The riders may also pass calls up and down the pack. This is an easy way for everyone to communicate. Please be cooperative and helpful if you find yourself in this situation. Also be aware that other group rides may have different signals and calls, formations and etiquette. Remember to enjoy pack riding, and please keep in mind it is social. Riders are not out there racing. Don't forget, a pack is only as fast as the slowest rider. If you find the speed of your pack is either too fast or slow for you, you might consider discussing the possibility of changing packs with your pack leader. The pack leader is integral to the management of the pack. They work collaboratively with the assistant pack leader to manage the pace of the pack and to match the group's ability as a whole. Through their leadership, they brief the pack, provide on-ride education, coaching, mentoring, encouragement and support to the riders and foster fun and camaraderie. Pack leaders typically travel at the back of the pack to monitor, but if needed, they have the capability to ride up through the pack. The assistant pack leader usually travels near the front. They are the rider's communication link and have constant radio contact with the escort vehicles. They can pass on vital traffic and road messages or instructions to the riders. Riders should make sure they know who their pack leaders are and always listen when they are talking. An escort vehicle is placed at the front and rear of the pack of cyclists. The escort vehicles play a vital role in controlling the way a pack can move safely on the road. Escort drivers alert oncoming and upcoming traffic to the presence of cyclists on the road and advise the pack leader of any concerns that may face the pack. The vehicles are well displayed with event and caution signage and a flashing amber light. They also carry backup water and basic first aid provisions. First and foremost, it is important that at all times escort vehicles adhere to the road rules and follow any police directions. They need to have the appropriate signage and also have an amber flashing light on when escorting. They must use two-way radios to maintain relevant, consistent, ongoing communication with the pack leader. If a two-way radio is not installed, then a handheld one will need to be assigned to the vehicle prior to the event. Drivers will need to act according to pack leader instructions, working collaboratively with the pack leader to coordinate the pack and to manage the safe passing by other road users and faster packs if necessary. They must aim to avoid any general traffic getting between escort vehicles and the riders. This can have serious implications, not the least being rider safety. No riders should pass the front escort or drop behind the rear escort at any time. Escort drivers should enjoy being part of cycling events by mingling with the riders and officials at drink stops and attending and participating in debriefs. Please refer to the manual for more comprehensive information or speak to your nominated person. Escort vehicles are divided into either front escorts or rear escorts. Front escorts travel approximately 20 meters in front of the pack. Front escorts maintain communication with the pack leader and rear escort and advise of significant road hazards or oncoming issues like one-lane or narrow bridges, livestock, cattle grids, or stationary vehicles. Front escorts also inform the pack leader and rear escort driver if they are catching a pack ahead, if a drink stop is close, or if any significant vehicle such as a road train is approaching. Front escorts go slowly uphill, but not so much that they impede riders. They maintain speed at the top of the hills, but may need to move ahead going downhill to allow riders momentum to get up the next hill. Front escorts do not stop unless directed by the pack leader, who may use the front vehicle to manage the pack if there are breakaway riders. The front escorts also navigate the ride route and stop at designated or safe locations if required. Rear escorts travel approximately 20 meters behind the last bike. Rear escorts indicate the number and type of overtaking vehicles via the radio or with horn signals and report any traffic buildup. Ideally, avoid having any more than 4 to 6 vehicles waiting to pass the pack by requesting the pack leader to stop the pack when it's safe and allow the built-up traffic to pass. Rear escorts also provide overview information on the status of the pack, if riders are lagging or repeatedly moving towards or over the center line. Rear escorts carry a bike rack and foot pump and pick up any disabled or tired riders and their bikes. The rear escort will liaise with other road traffic, especially heavy vehicles, about the number of packs ahead and will work to get heavy vehicles around the pack when it's safe to do so. They will use their horn signals as necessary. A short beep beep means general traffic is passing, while a long continuous blast means imminent danger. It will then be up to the pack leader to consider stopping the pack immediately or to take other appropriate action. Correct use of the two-way radio is essential, facilitating the flow of information about traffic conditions and safety, but it is important to remain calm and relaxed when using it. Firstly, drivers and pack leaders should familiarize themselves with the operation of the radio before the event. Performing some test transmissions will ensure an understanding of the procedure. Drivers and pack leaders should always perform radio checks prior to departures and after breaks. On cycling events, use Channel 40. This is a general public channel mostly used by trucks and locals. What this means is what you say can be heard by the public, so be aware of that. It also means that you will be able to hear what passing or following vehicles may be saying. This may involve colourful and negative comments. Don't take it personally or respond. It only clogs up the radio space and essential communications. Ideally, the drivers should operate the radio, and it is important for them to be accurate, concise, and relevant. They also need to be clear with their identification. For example, you need to say, "Front 7 to pack leader. We have a large truck approaching very soon." The radio can get quite busy or noisy when there are many packs and vehicles nearby. Just remain calm and wait for your opportunity to speak. Also be aware that if the distance between the escort vehicles increases, you may start to lose radio reception. This is normal. Again, remain calm, and in the event that you are unable to raise the person you wish to contact, request another motorist on channel to relay your message. There is an etiquette when using the radio, and there is no need for yelling, swearing, or screaming. If you have a supplied handheld radio, these will need to be collected daily for charging. When upcoming traffic wish to overtake a pack, there are some simple guidelines that the escort drivers, pack leaders, and riders need to be aware of. The pack should stay on the sealed road as long as it's safe. The rear escort vehicle will move further over to the left to allow better vision for the drivers when the way seems clear. Now, this is important. Do not wave them through. It is up to each individual driver to decide if there is enough clear road to pass. A minimum of 1 kilometer of clear road is preferred. The pack leader will keep the pack traveling at a consistent speed to allow the driver to pass quickly but safely. Riders be aware that drivers may become distracted and drive on the opposite far edge of the road. This may cause dust or stones to be thrown over the cyclists. Please make sure you are wearing protective eyewear at all times. At times, you will have trucks and trailers approaching or passing the pack. When this happens, everybody involved with the pack needs to be on a higher alert. While truck drivers are very considerate and approachable, they are driving extremely heavy vehicles which cannot stop or start as quickly as a car. Also remember that buffeting winds created by trucks can adversely affect the stability of your bike and the others around you. Escorts, you can talk with the truck drivers on your UHF Channel 40 radio. If possible, also advise them as to how many packs may still be ahead. There will be times when your pack may need to pass a slower pack. This can be done very carefully on the road, but it is advisable to wait until a drink stop where the first pack is off the road, and then your pack can depart from the drink stop first. At all times, your escort drivers should be talking with the other pack's escort drivers to ensure everyone is comfortable with the passing arrangements as confirmed by the pack leaders. At the end of the day, safety is our biggest concern, and we want everyone to arrive safely. Escort drivers and the pack leader should debrief daily, or if there is to be a particularly difficult section of road, then they should talk more frequently during the day if required. They also need to understand where to seek assistance and the guidance hierarchy. For the pack leaders, go to your nominated pack leader advisor. For escorts, go to your escort driver advisor, or if necessary, seek advice from the ride police. Drink stops are located approximately 20 kilometers apart. They supply food, water, and other essentials that are generally crewed by volunteers and medics. When approaching a drink stop, the front escort will advise the pack leader when the stop is in sight. The front escort then goes forward off the road and the bikes follow behind into the stop. The rear escort is to get off the road as soon as possible when all riders are safely in. Generally, the drink stops are only 10 to 15 minutes long. This prevents the riders from stiffening up from the stop. This is also a great opportunity for escort drivers to mingle with the group and for the riders to say hello to the volunteers and thank them for their help. If there is an accident, please refer to the emergency management plan in the manual. Larger rides will likely have medics at most drink stops, and many of the pack leaders are first aid trained. Some rides will also have a first aid response vehicle. They are usually positioned in the back half of the ride. They are also on Channel 40. If the pack needs to stop because of a fallen rider or other accident, then there is a protocol that should be followed. The rear escort should deliver one long horn blast to indicate the pack must stop as soon as safely possible. They should radio to advise the pack leader and front escort of the incident. The pack leader will then call the pack to stop. The pack should move off the road if possible or as far to the left as able. The rear escort vehicle will position themselves to shield the fallen rider. They will place their hazard lights on and make the best situation. If required, first aid will be applied where appropriate. The rear escort has very basic first aid provisions in their vehicle. The escort vehicle will radio for additional assistance if the injury or illness is more significant or if instructed by the pack leader. Once the situation has been rectified, all relevant parties will need to complete the accident and injury form in the escort vehicle manual and report the incident to organisers. We hope that you have found this video presentation interesting and informative. If at any time you have questions, please contact your ride organisers.